woke up in the middle of the night with pain. I've had a cold for like a week. I thought I had an ear infection, but no, it was just earwax. And it took them a long time to get it out too. A couple days ago I had a show at the Lizard Lounge, and I wear hearing protection when I do those kinds of shows, and I think it was my earplug that just like kept pushing earwax in. What do people do in the week between Christmas and New Year's? I'm not going into work because I thought I had an ear infection, so I went to the doctor because Colin was like, you have to go to the doctor now because like you could have that could go to your brain. I stopped at Tate. I think is how you pronounce Tate. T-A-T-T-E. Tate. I got a chocolate croissant, and I also got a turmeric honey latte. I don't know, I could get some like healthy food for the week, you know, and get started a little early on my New Year's resolution. Well, we're still working on the bagels that I brought back from Brooklyn. I went to Whole Foods, I got some salads and some veggies. The thing is, I went to the doctor and I know that I have not been exercising or eating right like for the past 6 months. I'm up to my weight that I was at during COVID, like the quarantine, like 2020. At the beginning of 2021 is when I redid my apartment and decided to like start, are you serious? Start getting serious about fitness. Like I was overweight by a little bit, but like still just like not feeling at my optimal level. Okay. So last night I decided I was gonna fix my sleep because sleep has been a thing that has always been an issue for me because I scroll on my phone till like 2 in the morning. So last night I plugged my phone in out there, set my alarm that I did not wake up to in my room, but then I woke up in the middle of the night with like ear pain and also this fire alarm thing that it went off last night and it's not being quiet. So this beeps every 30 seconds. Yes, I counted. We also have upstairs neighbors who were being a little bit loud in the middle of the night, if you catch my drift. And also Colin punched me in the face like a few times. So even without my phone, I did not sleep very well. So I'm taking the day to just like chill. I mean, it's not a bad day to take off. It's the day after Christmas. Like New Year's resolutions. Let's just talk about that real quick. Let me get in a place with slightly better lighting so that we can actually have a conversation. As you know, I had a bunch of like family things get canceled due to illness. The illness. I usually break this down into categories. Let's just start with the obvious, nutrition and fitness. In August, I had a lot of anxiety because of the potential job situation in which the company I interviewed for 5 times ghosted me. September, October, November, and December have all been absolutely phenomenally busy on the music front. I had some really awesome gigs this year, like starting from the Low Clarinet Festival last January to like more recently playing in Symphony Hall. Like I had performances in Yarmouth. I had a record number of outdoor performances during the warmer months. I started playing with the New England Film Orchestra, which has been super fun and like extraordinarily rewarding. And this was my first year being invited to be a core member of the Juventus New Music Ensemble. So that is now like my home ensemble as well as the Calliope Reed Quintet. And there's just been so many good, fantastic programs that have challenged me, and I've grown as a result of those as a musician. My bass clarinet was just fixed. I'm gonna get a full overhaul on that. I'm gonna get a full overhaul on my B-flat clarinet because after the season I just had, it is on its last leg. I've said before that I don't feel like a great bass clarinet player, like I'm a great B-flat clarinet player, but I don't feel as confident on bass that I do on B-flat. And I think a large part of that is that whenever I'm practicing bass clarinet, it's always practicing for the gig. So if I have a concert coming up, then I practice and practice and practice all of the music and all of the repertoire for that so that I can play it and show up and be prepared and awesome, good. But I think now that I actually have a working bass clarinet and it's enjoyable to play and I like the sound, I'm gonna start practicing things outside of the gig, like just practicing it to get more comfortable on it. I'm gonna level up my bass clarinet playing again, and I'm just gonna like keep manifesting, I guess, the continuance of these amazing months of music that I've had. I know I started this talking about fitness and then I went in a musical direction, but so we're talking about music now. I'm gonna like stay in that vibration. I'm just gonna keep manifesting and meditating and, you know, on that topic, just for the continuance of amazing musical opportunities. In terms of health, I blame it all the time on the music goals, but honestly, I consider the gigs that I take a second job because it is a second stream of income. So I work at a delivery company from 9 to 5. I also teach 1 day a week, and I also do all of these other gigs alongside of everything. So sometimes I can have like a 14-hour day if I'm working 9 to 5, and then I have a rehearsal from 7 to 10. Like that's, sometimes it's a little bit much. What I need to do is just meal prep, and if I can't meal prep, I need to have healthy options. So like one of the things that I just bought at Whole Foods are salad kits, and I know that salad kits are not the most affordable thing. They're like $6 for like a bag of lettuce and some toppings, but $6 for that beats the $20 lunches that I purchase when I'm downtown at work and unable to forage for my own food. Like, so that's my plan for nutrition, it's just like quicker options that are healthier. I keep running out of space on my phone, so we're just gonna do this kind of relatively quickly. Meal prepping, I just gotta find out a way to make it work. I'm gonna try a bunch of different things, because the thing is, Colin meal preps on Sundays, and that's the day that I have to meal prep. So when I want to meal prep, he's in the kitchen prepping his meals, and our kitchen is very tiny. I don't care too much about YouTube goals. Like, I'm happy where I am. Truthfully, I don't want a lot of people watching my videos, because then I don't have to, like, you know, alter the things that I film or say in order to appease. Yeah, you know how it is. I'm cool. I'm almost at 1,000. You know, well, like, whatever. It doesn't. Everyone's so excited for the 1,000, but like, I'm still not gonna get paid because like my watch hours like aren't even close to what I need. But yeah, you know, whatever. Fitness, I'm gonna start off slow. I'm just gonna focus on steps and yoga. And eating right. That's what January is about. And fixing I like need to fix my sleep. January, we're gonna rehydrate. We're gonna get enough sleep. We're gonna focus on yoga and vitamins and walking and just like getting things going. Financially, I mean, there's always gonna be the issue of student loans, always and forever. Honestly, I'm pretty happy where I'm at financially. Like I did a pretty good job saving. I fixed my credit this past year, so now I have good credit. Things are getting more expensive, so housing crisis, you know. In terms of where I fit in the world, like I feel pretty okay about that. You know, I'm able to do something that I love in addition to my day job, so I'm happy with that. Not a lot of people can do that. I have not been doing a lot of like witchy things or self-care things. I need to find ways to carve out more time for myself during the day. I found that I was really happy and a lot more productive when I had a morning routine, because like I have to leave at 8:15 in the morning in order to get to work on time, and a lot of times I'm in bed till like 8:09. By thinking ahead, I'll be able to like really at least get things running smoothly in the morning. I haven't meditated in God knows how long, maybe like October. I feel like when I meditate and journal in the morning, I'm especially focused on gratitude, and I have not been feeling the gratitude because I've been so anxious, and like it helps me overall to focus on the good things, and I have not been doing that. So I'm gonna bring back meditation and gratitude journaling, breath work maybe, but also just becoming more connected to nature and my books. Oh, the books are the other thing, because I wanted to read 2 books a month. You know how many books I read total this year? 0. I have read 0 books this year. That is so disgusting to me. I have a Goodreads account now. I'm gonna be keeping track. I've always been an avid reader. This year though, I've just been so stinking busy that it just has sucked for literature for me all around. I've got all these witchy things. Like look at my witch. I got a lapis lazuli. I got a moonstone. I've got like friggin' candles and incense. I just find these things to be good practices for my mental health. It's just like aesthetically, it's pleasing. I like to do tarot. I don't know if I necessarily believe in astrology, but it's fun and it's a hobby and it's something that I enjoy doing. So I'm gonna keep doing that. So I know I said that like earlier before when I was talking about fitness that I was focusing on the aesthetic because I had gained some weight. I think I need to switch it because so many people are like, oh yes, I go to the gym because it helps my mental health. And I just, like, I say that, but I don't mean it because I want to lose weight and, like, be happy with the body that I'm in. I think I'm actually going to try, though, to think that way, that it's not just about the aesthetics, that it's a way to help my mental health. And I've started taking more care of my mental health, like even when I'm busy. Like I've started doing like the sensory deprivation float tanks, which are super relaxing, really fun meditative experience. I wouldn't say fun, but they're like nice, chill, meditative experiences. And I've also been getting like massages once a month just to like, you know, those are like the self-care things that I'm doing. I just need to have more like rituals and routines in my life, and I need to change it up so that if like one routine is just not working for me, I'm not gonna force it. I'm gonna like try a bunch of things and just see what works. Cause there was another routine that I was trying to doing where I do like one thing every day and that just shit the bed immediately. The home, I'm gonna start decluttering like very slowly, but like very deeply. So like a corner at a time. But when I purge, it's gonna be a purge. You know, 2023 wasn't my year in a lot of ways, but it was my year in a lot of ways. Like I always think that like when people blanket a year, like 2024 is gonna be my year, and then like you have like one failure, it's like, okay, 2025 is gonna be my year. Like no, it's never anybody's year. Like we all have ups and we all have downs, and we just gotta roll with it. And as I'm like doing this video, it's like, does it really matter? Do my goals actually really matter with like the state of the world? I do have some gigs on the books already. I am really looking forward to taking my month off of no playing whatsoever. It's like a forced break because I'm getting my oral surgery thing, and I'll talk about that in like a future video. But for now, those are my goals. I'm happy with what I did this past year, with the exception of eating like shit for most of it. But we're fixing that. We're fixing that because my bank account can't take it. So we're making our food at home. Anyways, I will see you in my next one. Leave in the comment below your biggest goal for 2024. And yeah, I'll see you next week.